Don't miss the tea. Subscribe now.
Girl, put your phone down and pour me another glass because I am about to scream. You are the only person who is going to understand why I am on the verge of a complete mental breakdown. I feel like I'm living in a Lifetime movie where the protagonist gets screwed over by paperwork. Remember the accident? Yes, that accident. December 2023. Washington State, freezing dark winter. I'm driving, green light, doing everything right. And then, bam, out of nowhere. This woman, she was ancient, honey. She blew the red light and T-boned me doing at least 35 miles an hour. It felt like a bomb going off. Metal crunching, car totaled, and me tossed around like a rag doll. Once the adrenaline wore off, the pain was unbearable. Naturally, I hired a lawyer. I found this firm that talked a big game. We've got you. Focus on healing. I signed the retainer, thinking I had an advocate. But spoiler alert, I think I hired a shark to protect me from the other sharks. Here is where it gets sketchy. The treatment, they didn't just say, go to your doctor. They were very specific about where I should go. They directed the care to this chiropractor. I was going 3 times a week for 8 months straight, leaving work, driving to the clinic, getting cracked and twisted. But wait until you hear what they made me do next. I was going to the chiropractor 3 times a week because my lawyer insisted, but it wasn't just adjustments. They had me doing the full circuit. MRIs, imagery tests, just loud banging in tubes for 45 minutes. For 8 months, I thought, the lawyers know what they're doing. This is how we build the case. But the pain wasn't going away. It was nagging. They suggested injections, a blocker for my back. Girl, never again. I went in for the procedure and my body rejected the entire experience. I went into severe shock on the table. Cold sweats, vision white, heart racing. I thought I was dying. It was terrifying. I told them no more. I stopped the appointments. But here is the kicker, the part that makes me want to cry. All that time running to appointments, it cost me my job. I was struggling at work, in physical pain, mentally drained and missing hours. My performance slipped and corporate didn't care. They let me go, so now I'm injured, traumatized, and unemployed. My limited function literally ruined my livelihood, so fast forward. This is where the law firm turns into a ghost story. After I lost my job, I tried to contact my lawyer for updates. Silence. Radio silence. No calls, no emails. For a year, I thought they dropped me, until last week. My lawyer ghosted me for a full year. No updates, no return calls, nothing. I'm sitting here with no job and a broken back, feeling abandoned. And then last week happens. I'm sitting on my couch, spiraling, and I see a voicemail notification. It's the firm. After a year of ghosting me like a bad Tinder date, they leave a voicemail. And it wasn't even a, hey, sorry, we vanished. No, the voicemail says, we have settled your case. Please check your email for documents to sign. Excuse me. We settled. Who is we? I wasn't part of that conversation. I haven't spoken to a human being at that firm since I was employed. I open my email and there it is. A DocuSign link. No explanation, no breakdown of negotiations. Just a cold, automated email demanding a signature. The settlement offer, $40,000. Now listen, I know $40K sounds like a lot. If someone handed me $40K right now, I'd take a trip to Bali. But in the context of a legal settlement, I am freaking out, because I don't know what that number actually means. Here is why I'm panicking and why I think they are being shady as hell. That $40K isn't just going into my pocket. The lawyers take their cut, usually 33% or 40%. Chop that in half, but then, the medical bills. Remember I told you the lawyers directed my care? I was going to the chiro 3 times a week for 8 months. I had MRIs. I had that injection procedure. Those things aren't free. In these cases, the medical bills come out of the settlement before I see a dime. I am terrified that the medical bills are going to be like $35,000. If the settlement is $40K, the lawyer takes $13K and the doctors take $35K. Girl, do the math. I'm in the negative. Did they settle for just enough to cover their fees and the doctor they sent me to, leaving me with nothing? And every day I get automated reminders. Action required. Please sign. It feels like harassment. I feel like I'm being strong-armed. I think they just accepted the first offer to close the file. Can I even reject this? I lost my job, my car was destroyed, I have chronic pain. Does 40K even touch that? I tried calling them back. Voicemail, no one answers. They just want the signature. I feel like I'm being scammed by the people I hired to stop me from getting scammed. What would you do? Would you sign it? Or would you try to sue your lawyer? This is a total mess.